10. Frank Lucas, net worth $52 million. The man who smuggled heroin in coffins. Can you believe Lucas bribed members of the U.S. Army to sneak heroin into the caskets of dead soldiers being sent back from Vietnam? Frank Lucas was a notorious crime boss, known for his unique and daring smuggling methods. He gained notoriety for smuggling heroin from Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War, cleverly hiding the drugs in the coffins of deceased soldiers. This audacious approach allowed him to transport massive quantities of heroin undetected. Lucas's innovative and risky tactics propelled him to great wealth and power in the criminal underworld. Despite his illegal activities, his ingenuity and boldness in smuggling earned him a place in the history books as one of the most daring and resourceful crime lords of all time. 9. Jose Figueroa Augusto, net worth $95 million. The millionaire playboy of the Dominican Republic. It's hard to believe. Still, Augusto once claimed he had so much cash he had to store it in his refrigerators to prevent it from rotting. Jose Figueroa Augusto, also known as the millionaire playboy of the Dominican Republic, was a captivating figure in organized crime. With his charm, charisma, and extravagant lifestyle, Augusto captivated the hearts of many. His immense wealth and lavish parties made him a legendary figure in the Dominican Republic. But behind the glamorous facade, Augusto was involved in drug trafficking on a massive scale. His dual persona as a charismatic playboy and ruthless criminal only added to his allure. Despite his criminal activities, Augusto's life story is a fascinating tale of wealth, power, and life on the edge. 8. Al Capone, net worth $100 million. The king of the Chicago outfit. Did you know Capone's business card said he was a used furniture dealer as a front for his illegal activities? Al Capone, also known as Scarface, was one of American history's most notorious and powerful mobsters. As the leader of the Chicago outfit during the Prohibition era, he built a criminal empire based on bootlegging, gambling, and prostitution. Capone's wealth and influence made him a feared figure in Chicago, with his illegal activities estimated to have brought in millions of dollars. Known for his flamboyant lifestyle and brutal tactics, Capone's reign as the king of the Chicago outfit left a lasting impact on the world of organized crime. His control over the bootlegging industry allowed him to amass great wealth, making him one of the wealthiest men of his time. But it was not just his criminal activities that made Capone notorious. His charm and charisma made him famous, even among the general public. He often flaunted his wealth, driving fancy cars, wearing expensive suits, and frequenting high-end establishments. 7. Vito Genovese, net worth $200 million. The boss of all bosses. Genovese was accused of murdering his wife by pushing her off a balcony for telling neighbors he was a gangster. Can you imagine? Vito Genovese, also known as the boss of all bosses, was a legendary figure in organized crime. As the head of the Genovese crime family, he wielded immense power and influence over the mafia. Known for his strategy, cunning, and ruthlessness, Genovese controlled a vast criminal empire that included gambling, loan sharking, and labor racketeering. His iron grip on the underworld earned him the respect and fear of his rivals. Genovese's legacy as the boss of all bosses solidified his place in mafia history as one of the most formidable and powerful crime lords ever. 6. Carlo Gambino, net worth $400 million. The godfather of the American Mafia. It's incredible. Still, Gambino only communicated through coded hand gestures, even with his closest associates, to avoid taps. Carlo Gambino, also known as the Godfather, was a formidable force in the American Mafia. Born in Sicily, Gambino immigrated to the United States and rose through the ranks to become the head of the Gambino crime family, one of the most potent and influential organized crime groups in history. Known for strategic intelligence and ability to keep a low profile, Gambino controlled a vast criminal empire, including gambling, extortion, and narcotics. His wealth made him a feared figure in the underworld, and his legacy as the godfather of the American Mafia continues to endure. Gambino's reign as the head of the Gambino crime family lasted for nearly 20 years, from 1957 until he died in 1976. Under his leadership, the family expanded its operation across the United States, establishing lucrative rackets in New York City, Las Vegas, and Miami. Gambino was known for his shrewd business acumen, often reinvesting the profits from his illegal activities into legitimate enterprises to further grow his wealth and power. And still today, Carlo Gambino's name is synonymous with power, wealth, and the ruthless world of organized crime. His story continues to captivate the public's imagination, serving as a reminder of the dark and dangerous side of American history. 5. Griselda Blanco, net worth $2 billion, the Black Widow of cocaine. It's shocking. Still, Blanco supposedly killed her first husband by driving him over with a truck for stealing money from her. Griselda Blanco, the Black Widow of cocaine, was a formidable and ruthless crime boss. Rising to power in the 1970s, she became one of the most influential figures in the drug trade, particularly in Miami. With a reputation for her brutal tactics and fearless nature, Blanco was responsible for countless deaths as she built her empire. Her immense wealth and power made her a force to be reckoned with, and her legacy as one of the most feared female crime lords continues to intrigue and captivate to this day. 4. Dawood Ibrahim, net worth $6.7 billion, the Don of Mumbai. Can you believe Ibrahim evaded capture for years by changing his appearance through plastic surgery every few months? Dawood Ibrahim, known as the Don of Mumbai, is a notorious figure in organized crime. With his vast criminal empire and iron grip on the underworld, Ibrahim has become one of history's most feared and powerful crime lords. From his involvement in drug trafficking to his connections with terrorism, Ibrahim's influence extends far and wide. His ability to evade capture and maintain his status as a prominent crime boss has solidified his place as one of the world's wealthiest and most dangerous individuals. 3. Simeon Magillovich, net worth $10 billion, the Russian mob boss. It's astonishing, Magillovich was able to dilute stocks worth $150 million at will through his massive network of shell companies. Simeon Magillovich, the Russian mob boss, is a shadowy and enigmatic figure in organized crime. With his vast criminal network and connections to Russian intelligence, Magillovich has become one of the most feared and elusive crime lords in history. Known for his ability to evade capture and involvement in various illegal activities, including fraud, money laundering, and arms trafficking, Magillovich's wealth and power make him a formidable force in the underworld. His cunning and strategic mind has earned him a place among the most dangerous and influential crime bosses of all time. 2. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, net worth $13 billion, the most powerful drug trafficker in the world. It's mind-blowing. Guzman escaped prison through a mile-long tunnel with a motorcycle on tracks for a quick getaway. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, often referred to as the most powerful drug trafficker in the world, is a name that strikes fear into the hearts of many. With his extensive criminal empire and notorious Sinaloa cartel, Guzman's influence reaches far and wide. Known for his ability to evade capture, Guzman has amassed incredible wealth through his illicit activities. From his ruthless tactics to his ability to navigate the treacherous world of drug trafficking, El Chapo's legacy as the most powerful drug trafficker in the world will forever be remembered in the annals of organized crime. His rise to power began in the 1980s when he joined the Sinaloa cartel as a low-level member. However, his cunning and ruthlessness quickly earned him the trust and respect of his superiors. As he climbed the ranks, Guzman expanded his operations, smuggling vast amounts of drugs into the United States and Europe. Even when he was arrested, he kept controlling his business behind bars. His ruthless tactics and ability to outsmart authorities have left an indelible mark on organized crime. As law enforcement continues dismantling his cartel, the question remains, who will rise to fill the void left by El Chapo's absence? 1. Pablo Escobar. Net worth $30 billion. The drug lord of Medellin cartel. Did you know, at his peak, Escobar was losing $2.1 billion per year to rats eating his cash stored in warehouses? Unbelievable. Pablo Escobar, the drug lord of the Medellin cartel, was one of history's most notorious and influential crime bosses. Rising from humble beginnings, Escobar built an empire based on the production and distribution of cocaine, making billions of dollars in the process. His reign of terror in the 1980s brought violence and corruption to Colombia, leaving a lasting impact on the country. Escobar's larger-than-life persona, immense wealth, and ruthless tactics solidified him as one of the most feared and powerful drug lords ever.